Uh-huh. Well, and is that where you kind of take a break from things?
Sometimes I take a break in Belize. Other times I will go to Amelia Island in Florida. I have a house there as well.
with a
Okay.
studio in it.
Yes, with a studio. I have actually done a couple of episodes from my house in Amelia Island.
From the home studio.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. Hey, what is the creative process like on an episode of Home Movies? Who writes the episodes?
We have two writers. Brendan Small is one of the creators of the show, and Bill Broadus is a guy we worked with on Dr. Katz as well. And they write a script, and then the day of the recording also involves a lot of improvisation.
Okay. And in terms of the
It's an extremely loose experience during recordings.
like in what way?
In the sense that we're all having fun, having a great time, laughing, enjoying ourselves. It's almost like a party.
I should say we have Lauren Bouchard and John Benjamin in studio. If you have any questions for the two of the guys behind the show, Home Movies, 201-209-9368, 201-209 WFMU. Now, one question is that, the animation that I've seen growing up, it's so detailed, and you think you have to match every single word and syllable to the existing animation. But you guys have that looseness to it, and what is that? Is that due to the fact that it's not such a the animation? It's a looser animation. Is that what that is?
Are you saying the mouth movements don't match the dialogue?
Kinda.
They're
yeah.
supposed to.
Well, they kind of do. Sometimes if somebody goes like, "Oh," then the mouth goes.
Let's be honest, it's a little sloppy.
And
I always thought that was our one responsibility, that you can do anything, but if you got to get the lips to match the words.
Yeah.
It's disappointing to hear that.
It's always bothered me, the animation.
The animation's always bothered you?
Yes, it's definitely a little annoying. Me being a part of many, many shows, I have seen better animation than the animation offered on the show Home Movies.
Now, you two guys started working together on Dr. Katz, and that ran for also quite a while.
Yeah, 5 years maybe?
Yes, that was my first foray into voiceover work. You'll forgive me, Tom. There is about a little less than a second delay when I speak before the actual machine kicks in.
Okay.
That's why you will see me gesticulating a little before
It's a
the
little.
actual. It's a little unnerving.
Yes.
Believe me, I've heard it many, many times from my girlfriend.
Now, having a long-term relationship like that, is there like a shorthand that evolves between you guys in the creative process?
Well, that's funny you should bring that up because I have come I've come to know Lauren's facial expressions so well. I can almost know what he's about to say as a director about 10 seconds before he says it. So, in that sense, yes. I think we have a tacit understanding.
It's true. I've had to say less and less. I just emote in front of the window.
Now, in terms of you go in with a script, and where is the line in terms of where the script has to be respected and the improv has to stop? Where is that line for you?
I don't think we have a line anymore. The more I have tried to pin that down, the less important it seems like it is. The end result is, it all feels I think everyone feels good about it in the end, and that's the key. If the writers were miserable at when we produced the final episode, then we would probably not have a good collaborative process. But because everyone feels like it works, I think people have cared less and less about that.
Okay, now
It is a case of out of the ashes rises the phoenix, in the sense that a lot of people in the show hate each other and hate working together, but for some reason that becomes a creative force.
so it's kind of like Fleetwood Mac or something like that, where you guys pull it together.
I'm not familiar with their relationship, but I guess you are.
Yes, they had a lot of inner turmoil, but when it came time to...
Aren't they the band where the woman dated the guy and then dated the other guy?
Yes,
Yes.
that's the band.
I guess then it is similar, except in the sense that there's not much sexual tension between the voice performers in this show.
Okay. 201-209-9368. 201-209 WFMU. We have the two of the guys behind the cartoon. Is it a cartoon? Do you call it a cartoon? Or animated series? What do you like?
Yeah, I never thought about that. I guess a cartoon is fine.
Okay, the cartoon Home Movies, which you can see on Cartoon Network during their Adult Swim block every Sunday.
You are obviously not a purist, Lauren. You don't call it animation.
Yeah, I never thought about it. I guess a cartoon.
I
What
guess
cartoon
cartoons
sounds
are a little more fun than animated shows.
right. Animation, serious, and cartoons are for kids. Is that the distinction?
I guess.
Well, you can check it out Sunday nights at 11 p.m. For people who aren't familiar, who aren't making the connection, can you, now John, you do a couple voices on the show. You do Coach McGurk.
I do, yes.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, because I'm going to keep my machine on to save my voice, because I have a voiceover tomorrow morning, very early, for Samsung.
Okay.
I cannot do the voice for Coach McGurk because it is a huge strain on my vocal cords.
Well, can you do it in your current situation now?
Sure. I don't have my writers here with me. However, it could go something like, "Hey, Brendan, kick the ball. What are you doing? Come on, get it together."
Okay.
Or if I am talking as Jason, it would be,
Jason, who is he's like 5 or
he
7?
is a young boy who is friends with the lead character. Jason would say, "I don't feel well. I think I'll go throw up.
Okay.
I must have ate some bad cod." Or something.
And you hold your nose on the side of your nose while you do Jason? Is that
Yes.
right?
Is that how you do it?
Well, there are several techniques I employ for each and every character I do. With Jason, I use my pointer finger on my left hand and place it over my left nostril to give a nasal quality to his voice, but not a completely nasal quality.
Now, how did you arrive at that voice for Jason?
I'm actually doing my father.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes,
Would you guys like to take a couple calls?
certainly.
Sure.
WFMU, you're on the air with Lauren Bouchard and John Benjamin.
Still working out the kinks. Hey, Tom,
Yes, still working out the kinks.
this is actually a very quaint studio.
I guess sure.
It seems like it was just thrown together today.
Oh, that's just not true. I mean,
Well, in the sense that it's so haphazard.
It's not haphazard. We have a real